So, Pedro, how are you today? Can you give us a little bit of information about yourself? I have been told that he is Mr. Flag Football for the Atlanta Falcons, so I hope that you live up to that name.
Yeah, that's a big one to take on. But no, definitely my role. My name is Pedro Salgado. I'm the director of youth and high school football for the Atlanta Falcons. I also oversee our Legends Community Program, which is all of our former players. But my role is essentially to continue to build opportunities for girls to experience and grow the game of girls flag football. Our role today, obviously, we're trying to make sure these girls who are selected and being honored as all-star players, that they are receiving a day of just one celebrating them and their success this past season, right? And then continue to build off that as we kind of look at programming here over the next few years.
Okay. Well, one, I'm just impressed to see that the Atlanta Falcons have been doing this for 8 years.
Yeah.
That was something that I wasn't aware of until probably today when you were talking about it. What has it been like for you to see the evolution of women's flag football, girls flag football from year one to now?
Yeah, so I was actually with the organization back in 2018 when this really came off the ground. I was in a different role, different capacity. I wasn't what you are saying, Mr. Flag Football, right? But I was definitely within the organization, just seeing it sort of just from the ground up grow to where we were in 2018, which was amazing, right? We pioneered it. Amanda, who was speaking earlier, has really been the pioneer behind what we've done.
I heard she's that girl.
She's that girl. She's that girl. So for me, to come into this role now and continue to, how can we continue to maintain that consistent success that we've had? But more so, it isn't about our success, but the success of the girls and the opportunities that we're giving them. So for us, again, continue. What can we do more? How can we continue to support? And how can we continue to be that resource for all high school programs, but also even our co-ed youth programs, right? As sort of those feeder programs that kind of get you from the youth level to the middle school level, now to the high school, and now even the college level. How can we continue to be a resource for that?
So I actually have two more questions. I feel like I got to tap in with Mr. Football when I can, So today is the All-Star game for a lot of these high school athletes, which I think is phenomenal. What do you want to get? What do you want, like, the athletes to get out of this, as well as the organization? Because, like, I'm all about historic, legendary stuff. Everybody knows I always say it's a great day to be legendary. But what even drew me to this event is to find out that the Atlanta Falcons were the first NFL team to host a girls' flag football complete week. So I know today is the culminating event.
Correct.
What do you want the girls, the organization, the public to get out of this?
Yeah, from the organizational standpoint, again, continue to be that resource, that organization that is trying to open doors, more doors for these girls to have the same opportunities as boys have. So from that side, we will continue to be the advocate to make sure those opportunities exist and that they'll continue to be there in the future. But from today's event, so as you mentioned, the Girls Flag Football Week, our inaugural week that we kicked off on Sunday with some digital content, but also our billboard across Metro Atlanta.
So dope.
Just celebrating girls across the state of Georgia and what they've done, but also telling our story of, how this sport has grown over since 2018, right? But with that being said, it started with that. On Tuesday, we hosted a Girls Flag Football Clinic. It's more of a skills opportunity to learn, develop your skills, learn more about the game. We had Atlanta Falcons current players, Jalen Walker. We had Ruth there. We had John Abraham, one of our former legends, or current legends. And just really cool ways to celebrate. But again, how can we continue to grow the game their development, be showing, teaching, and coaching. And then throughout the week, our great digital and reporting staff has put together really great articles, telling our story, great social content, and just continue it throughout the week. And today, as you mentioned, we are actually concluding with, this All-Star game is actually in partnership with the Georgia Athletic Coaches Association that we work very closely with. It's their event. We are supporting it. We are hosting it here, and we are making sure that girls are being celebrated the right way. So we are excited for today.
They're definitely rolling out the red carpet for these young ladies here at the Atlanta Falcons training facility. Now, you talked about a lot of the players that supporting. Yeah. We always love a man supporting a woman, right? Especially when we're in an up-and-coming newer sport.
Correct.
I kind of, and it could be a little off topic, but I'm like, you might have a little bit of inside knowledge. I know they're thinking about making professional level teams where the women's flag football will kind of coexist with the organization itself, with the NFL.
Yeah.
How do you think that will impact your organization?
Yeah, there's still so much more on that. We're still learning kind of what discussion conversations are. We don't have too much information on that. But with regard to how that can help, that just shows that there is a true pathway from the youth level all the way to the professional levels. And again, as we sit today, there's not that opportunity.
That's true.
The Olympics, we do see it in 2028, but the professional teams right now, they are minimum on the flag space, whether it's boys or girls, right?
That's true.
But if those conversations, if those things do come to fruition, that just really shows what we've done as an organization, but across the league as well. It's now there is a true feeder system from the youth levels all the way to the professional levels. So again, we'll continue to support that, and if it comes to fruition, I'm very confident you'll see the Atlanta Falcons all over that as well.
I think they'll be the first people to do it. They already the number one now. Why would they not be the number one then? Okay, so I appreciate you, Pedro. Thank you so much, Mr. Women's Flag Football, for taking time out to talk to us.
Thank you so much.
There you
I
go,
appreciate
Johnson
it.
knows sports.